I was going to talk about the Switch 2. It's going a little long already. I don't know. Like the Switch 2, this is the worst rollout I've seen for a new console since the Xbox One. If you guys are excited about it, I don't want to be a wet blanket. The price is ridiculous. $450 with no game and one controller is a lot for a Nintendo console, which doesn't usually do a ton of improvement. Seems like they've been rolling out new versions of the GameCube for 25 years now. But it's the biggest thing for this is I think all of game developers have been waiting. They've been waiting for someone to be that first one to make a major price increase for games. And Nintendo's rolling out $80 digital games and $90 physical. I'm not buying your digital games. And I know what you're trying to do is you're trying to force us to stop buying physical media. It's not going to happen, at least not for me. This just says I'm not buying your system. And you know what? There's no new Zelda game. So you won't even be tempted. A Mario Kart game, yeah, sure, it looks fun. Cool. Mario Kart games are always fun. Is it worth $500? No, I don't think so. And the thing is I don't know if this is verbatim, but maybe it's clickbait that I saw. But apparently, like people way up in Nintendo have responded to this and been like, "Hey, if you can't afford it, then just buy a Switch 1." That's the wrong approach to take. Ask Xbox how that went, because people may not remember when Xbox One and PS4 rolled out. Xbox was starting to get a stranglehold on the gaming world. They were really, the 360 was super, super popular. It did very, very well. They were kind of in control, and that rollout was so bad. Decade plus later, they still haven't recovered, and they're still like a distant third place in the gaming market. Nintendo, you remember how the Wii U went? You're not invincible. Just because the Switch did well doesn't mean you're invincible. It sounds like you're making a lot of the same mistakes again. So, look, my kids are going to pressure me for it. It's not going to happen. Not at this price point. And again, I refuse to pay those game prices. That's ridiculous. And this is just opening a can of worms. Now, Grand Theft Auto might be $125 when it comes out. GTA 6. They've been begging for someone to be the first to do this so they can start charging $100 for a game. It's bad. It's bad business, man. It really is. And plus with Nintendo, I think Nintendo, they're very much the Disney of the gaming world, in my opinion, is they want to make you pay for everything twice. So that's why they're talking about like an upgrade fee to play Switch 1 games on a Switch 2. They're talking about, re-releasing a lot of these same games and charging full price for them. And they do this thing called false scarcity. They always tell you, hey, our console, look at this. Oh, we didn't know there was going to be such a demand. You can't buy it. And I feel like every other console developer has kind of followed that model now. Let's always just say, oh, there aren't enough. So we're going to, you want this really bad. Oh, you can't buy it. And they just have them sitting in a warehouse somewhere to create hype. And I hate that. Just make your product available. If you think you're going to get that many sales, just make them available for everybody. Because I don't understand making a product and not letting your consumer get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Now, look, I'm just a guy with Wi-Fi. They're the billion-dollar gaming company. But Nintendo really, really annoys me in this way. So at least for right now, I want to play Metroid Prime 4. Of course I do. I don't want to pay that price to do it. I'm not getting $550 in the hole to play Metroid Prime 4. Again, a Zelda game comes out, I might be more tempted because, again, Zelda is my favorite gaming franchise ever. So I might do it for that. And I'm not talking about the Hyrule Warriors. I'm about an actual Zelda game. So it's easy for me to right now say, no, I'm not going to do it. But I think that they're going to regret this. I think this is a really, really bad step because it's been received negatively. Even the Nintendo fanboys, the first day were like, because I said, oh, so we're charging that much for like a bigger screen? And a lot of people snapped at me. But they've all kind of come back around, especially about the game prices. That's just bad for the market, I do think. But we'll see. Time will tell on this, and I might go back to this and laugh at myself. But Switch 2, hey, are you interested in paying that money to get one? I'd love to hear what you think down below.